everyone, and welcome to another video on Crafty Bees channel. In this video you're going to see me create a lovely set of autumn nails using gels and aquarelles. Right, so I'm starting with gold from Hello, and it's a beautiful color. I love this color, so I added it to the cuticle area and then spread it out throughout, sort of halfway around down the nail. I cured it in the lamp for about 30 seconds and then came in with this Jack Frost from Urban Graffiti Naio nails, and I'm going to create this sort of ombre beautiful effect. I don't know if it's got a specific name to it. I did see it in well, everywhere on Instagram and Facebook, and yeah, so I wanted to create this amazing effect, but on this nail I wasn't certain exactly what I wanted to do, so I left it like that and then cured it in the lamp. And then I saw that I didn't see, I wanted to try and see one of my aquarelle colors, which are with shimmers. I wanted to see if it will give a nice effect. So I've come up with this color over here where it's absolutely gorgeous, and I thought of autumn when I thought of it, and so I said, you know what, I'm going to spread it all over the nail and then using the water to sort of remove the excess, like I'm doing so over here, and then see what comes out. And to be honest, I left it as it is because it came out beautiful and it definitely gave that autumn vibe. And I was just, okay, this is it, that's all I'm doing. Right, for the second nail I'm using Modelon Morandi Grey, which is a beautiful grey, sort of greenish, well, it's mostly just grey, but the bottle is more greenish, or I'm just seeing the stuff. Anyway, I've just that one's going to be all grey, and now I'm coming in with taro milk, and that's a beautiful purpley lavender sort of. So those two nails will be just full colors like so. And now for the last nail, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an ombre effect using the two colors from Modelons, and I'm coming in with taro milk at the top and then with Morandi Grey at the bottom, and then using my ombre brush I am just going to, well, ombre them together. Right, guys, I know I've sped it up a little bit, but I will leave in the description box below all of the seconds and minutes of each nail. So if you guys want to see one specific nail, then you can do so by checking out the minutes and going straight to them. Now this is my second coat going in because I felt that the taro milk, Jack, shush mama. I felt that the taro milk was a little bit too little on the nails, so I decided to take it down even further and then just repeating the whole process again and then curing for 60 seconds in the lamp. So the next step is using matte top coat on all the nails, and the reason for that is, well, there's two options to use aquarelle. Either you buff the nails so it's not shiny, because aquarelle does not stick to shine anything, or using a matte top coat, which I prefer, to be honest, because it gives a very nice velvety touch, and that way the aquarelle works even better. Right, and now for my two designs, which is a heart. If you put the two together, well, I tried to make a heart, to be honest. It doesn't look much of a heart now when I looked through the video and at the end result. And it's because of this nail right here. I didn't do it curvy enough, and I should have done it more curvy, and now it just looks like a blob. But anyway, I started sort of mixing my colors to come up with the correct color that I liked, to be honest. It is an autumn design, so I didn't want them very pinky. I didn't want them very summery, you know. So yeah, As to the brushes, you need a number 2 brush, which is this one that I'm using now, which is great to sort of, how do you call it, blend in the colors more. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I put a dot of color and then I clean my brush with water, and then I just spread out the color into the desired shape. For example, these ones are leaves, so that's what I did. And then I've got, going back to the brushes, and then I've got a 00 brush where it's more like a liner brush, but very, very thin, and that helps a lot with detailing. And as you will see throughout the video, I'm going to show you different kinds of detailing or writings that you can create using those brushes and these aquarelles, which I left it at the end. So if you guys want to check that out after any part of this video that you watched, then you can do so. I left it a little bit, and I'm also showing you how easy it is to remove if you do a mistake. And you know, I'm not against gel art design. I love doing gel art as well, but I feel that the aquarelle art, it's a lot easier and it's more forgiving. Yeah, I don't know, I found it faster and easier to do, and if I done a mistake, I could just throw in a little bit of water, get my buffer, and that's it. It disappeared within seconds. Right, going into the design again, I created this sort of leaves around the lines. I created sort of the heart design, the heart shape that I wanted to happen. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I do love it, and if you keep the nails as you saw in the picture, it looks like a heart. So it just depends on how you hold your nails. Anyway, now because the first coat, the first design is finished, I am just coming in with matte top coat again and curing it in the lamp for 60 seconds, because now I'm coming in with my second coat, the second design, which is more leaves, but a different color leaves. Now it's a darker shade of sort of burgundy. Yeah, burgundy shade. I created them using different colors. So, you know, if you haven't got a specific color, then mix the colors up and you will get it, you know, just about the wheel of colors. If that makes any sense. God, I'm so sorry, guys. Anyway, going in, this is quite self-explanatory. So how about I tell you a little story of what happened to me recently. About a week and a half ago, I've started posting on Facebook and Instagram, stating that I am ready to have clients. So I literally posted pictures of my work, which this was one of them. And if you haven't got my Instagram, you should really check it out, because I've got quite a few pictures on there with nail art ideas if you guys are interested, and so on. But anyway, going back to the story. So I've added it to this app, which is like for neighbors in your area or surrounding areas as well. And, you know, just advertising myself, stating that I am available and free to take clients, because my youngest son is now in nursery, so I have all the time in the world. And I get a message from this lovely woman. She is absolutely amazing, and she says that she loves my work and she would like me to work in her salon. Now, her salon is about 45 minutes to an hour away from me, but I said, you know what, I've never worked in a salon, because since I started my nail career over 9 years ago, I just worked for myself, and because of the kids, I couldn't really, you know, commit to normal salon hours. So I said to her, look, I will come to the salon, we can have a chat, see how it goes. I mean, I can work specific hours between school runs. So yeah, so I went there. It was a Friday, and you know how salons are on Friday, they're extremely busy, so I was expecting it. But as I was there waiting for the owner to come and sit down and have a chat, she was extremely busy, she didn't have time for me, and I understood it perfectly. I mean, I saw the amount of people that walk in asking for nails for any specific stuff, you know, when it's related to beauty. And that salon was doing all of it. Anyway, so as it was getting busier and busier and they needed an extra nail tech, they asked me if I could help, so I did. And I started my normal procedures, you know, taking care of the nails and the natural nails. And for infills, you know, making sure the shape is okay, and then making sure I buff the natural nail, trying to remove the cuticle, the dead cuticle on the nail at least. And they didn't have a cuticle bit. So as I asked around, like, do you have a cuticle bead? Because this woman had a lot of dead cuticle around the nail, and I wanted to make sure I remove it so there's no, you know, lifting happening. They said, no, we don't use it. We just literally remove the old set, put a new set, and we're done. And then I said, what about the prep? What about, and she said, oh, we just use primer and that's it. And I was a bit shocked because throughout my 9 years, I have always paid extra attention to customers' natural nails, trying to make sure I don't damage them, trying to make sure that they get the best possible outcome from the material I put on their nails, and, you know, also to last them as long as possible. I know that may be bad in a way that they're not coming back every 2 weeks or so, but, you know, they will be satisfied customers. When I, at the end of that day, I didn't have an interview, but I did work. I did help around, and I saw that, I mean, I don't want to bash any nail salon. Honestly, guys, I don't mean it in the baddest way. It was just my first time, and this is just my opinion of what I saw there. But there was quite a lot of cleaning that needed to be done. Sterilizing was minimum, and yeah, I was quite disappointed. I mean, I would, I don't know, I can't really say anything bad about it. I mean, the people were amazing. The customers were very pleasing to work with. They were very understanding, patient. Everything was there, but the standards of that salon was a bit off for me, and I felt a bit disappointed because I've worked on myself for so many years trying to make everything as neat and as sanitized as possible, and then I go ahead and I check this beautiful salon where it just wasn't showing me any of that. Anyway, I went home. I told them, look, I've only paid parking for this amount of time and I need to go home. You are very busy. It's a Friday, I understand. How about you give me a call later and then we can talk. Now, she called me late, around 8 o'clock in the evening, and we had a little bit of a discussion where I did explain to her that I don't feel very comfortable skipping steps, where those kind of steps could be quite, or not could be, they are very important to clients' natural nails. And she said, yes, but everybody does it. All the salons do that because it's just a fast-paced environment. And I said, you know, fair enough. I'm not judging or anything, but I have been training myself to be better at client attention and satisfaction, and coming to work for you and skipping those steps is just not very, how should I say it? It was just disappointing to me, and I felt like I would disappoint myself to go and work there. Even though I would love to start, I mean, I love and I can't wait to start getting clients, which I'm struggling with at the moment. I don't know. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. But I'm sure one day I will start getting clients. If you guys listening have any ideas of how I could market my work and, you know, sharing all that to get some clients coming, I would love to know your opinions, because I know a lot of you out there have clients and do amazing work, and I would love to get your advice on how I could get started, because throughout the 9 years, it's at least 3 years I haven't had any clients, so I've lost my edge on client getting stuff. Yeah, so I explained to the owner that first of all, it was a little bit far for me, taking into consideration the fact that I can only work there for about 4 to 5 hours. Dropping off my kids at 9, making my way to the salon. I'll get there by 10 or maybe even later than that, depending on the traffic. And then staying there till about 2 and then coming back. So it's just about 4 hours of work. The pay wasn't that good. So it was just sort of not very okay to go. But anyway, I did offer my help because I did see them struggling, and I did say that if I do have some time or my husband is home to look after the kids or whatever, then I can come, because I need to be there a full day for me to actually see an income, even though they work extremely fast because they skip a lot of steps, and I'm gonna need to work as fast as them, and I'm not very okay with skipping steps. It's still, yeah. So she as I said, they were all great people. There's nothing wrong with wanting to make money. There's nothing wrong with the way they approach this system. I feel that it's not my comfort zone to do that, and I feel that I can offer customers a lot more than that, because yeah, it's a walk-in, obviously. Everybody, all the customers are happy to have a seat in a walk-in, and no appointments needed, no waiting time needed or whatever. But I think the attention that the customer needs should be there. And yeah, that's just my thing. That's what happened to me last week, and I thought I'll share it with you guys because I found it unique. I don't know why. I didn't really think it was like that. I thought the customer is a priority and the natural nail is a priority, but from the looks of that, it looked like it's just, sped up. Everything is just sped up. Money, money, money. Customer comes in, goes out, which is, I mean, for some customers it's okay, but I believe that some customers don't actually know that there are steps that you need to take that some salons don't do. And yeah, I'm not judging all the salons. I am not saying that all the salons are like that or they are like that. I'm just saying what happened to me and how I felt when I was there, knowing that 9 years of my life I've really, really, really tried to improve a lot of stuff that I used to do wrong, or that I skipped, or that I just tried not to skip them. Anyway, I think I'm coming to the end of the video, guys. Thank you for listening to me. If you did, your opinion and advice matters. So leave me a comment below with how you would approach clients, or how you would try to get them, and so on and so forth. I would really appreciate it. Now, in the last bit of this video, I'm showing you just how easy it is to draw using, no, to write using the brush 00 and Aquarelle. And if you don't like it, like over here, I've put some water on it, rubbed it off a bit, and then coming in with my buffer and removing it, and it's all back to normal. And now I'm doing another sort of writing on it, because there's different ways of writing. There's graffiti writing, there's calligraphic, and all that. Anyway, I tried. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for those who are subscribed and returning to check out this video. If you're new and looking at this video now, please consider subscribing, and hopefully see you soon for the next one. Bye!